You're standing at the gas pump. 3 different gas stations visible from where you're parked. One charges $2.85 per gallon. Another charges $3.15. A third charges $3.35. Of course, you grab the cheapest one and pump away. But here's what you don't realize. That cheap gas is slowly destroying your Lexus engine. I'm not exaggerating. The difference between quality gasoline and cheap gasoline isn't just about the octane rating. It's about detergents, additives, fuel system cleanliness, carbon buildup prevention, and over 100,000 or 200,000 miles. The difference is absolutely catastrophic. I've been a mechanic for over 15 years. I've opened up Lexus engines that were absolutely gunked up with carbon from cheap gas. I've seen fuel injectors so clogged they barely sprayed. I've seen intake valves so filthy the engine runs rough. And almost every time, the owner was using cheap, no-name gasoline. Meanwhile, I've seen other Lexus engines with 300,000 miles that look like they just rolled off the assembly line because the owner religiously used quality fuel. Today, I'm showing you exactly which gas stations and fuel brands to avoid and which 3 brands will actually protect your Lexus engine. Some of the brands you should avoid are household names. That'll surprise you. Others are the sketchy gas stations you already suspected. Some are regional brands that seem fine but are actually hurting your engine. And the 3 brands I recommend, they cost a bit more, but they'll save you thousands in engine damage. Stick around, because the most surprising part is how cheap gas destroys your fuel injectors and what it costs to fix that damage. Let's get into it. Why gasoline quality matters so much for Lexus engines. Before I list the brands to avoid, you need to understand why fuel quality is so critical for your Lexus. Modern Lexus engines, especially those with direct injection, are incredibly sensitive to fuel quality. Here's why. Direct injection engines spray fuel directly into the combustion chamber. That's great for power and efficiency, but it means fuel never washes over your intake valves. In older engines, fuel was sprayed into the intake manifold, and it would clean the valves as it traveled to the combustion chamber. But with direct injection, the valves never get touched by fuel. They only get exposed to hot combustion gases. That's where carbon buildup happens. And here's the critical part. Cheap gasoline has lower detergent levels. It doesn't keep your fuel system as clean. So cheap gas leads to clogged fuel injectors, carbon buildup on intake valves, clogged fuel filters, rough idle, loss of power, misfires. Quality gasoline has high detergent levels that keep everything clean. So fuel quality directly impacts engine cleanliness, which directly impacts engine life. Use cheap gas, and you're looking at valve cleaning at 80,000 miles for $1,000 to $1,200. Use quality gas, and you might never need valve cleaning. That's the difference. The 7 gasoline brands to avoid and why. Let me be specific about which brands you should avoid and what's wrong with them. Brand to avoid 1. Off-brand gas stations. Generic, no name. These are the little gas stations you see on the side of the road with names you've never heard of. They buy their fuel in bulk from wholesale suppliers and rebrand it. The fuel itself might be okay, but the problem is the additives. Off-brand stations use the minimum required detergent package, sometimes less. The EPA requires a minimum level of detergent in all gasoline, but that minimum is just enough to meet the legal requirement. It's not enough to actually keep your fuel system clean. Off-brand gas also tends to have more water content. Water in gasoline causes fuel injector corrosion and rust in your fuel tank. Verdict: avoid. The savings of 10 cents to 20 cents per gallon will cost you $1,000 plus in fuel system cleaning. Brand to avoid 2. Wholesale club gasoline, especially at Costco. Just kidding, keep reading. Wait, I'm not recommending against Costco or Sam's Club. Those actually have decent fuel. But some wholesale clubs sell fuel that's pretty basic. They might use lower quality additives or skip the premium detergent package. However, Costco gasoline is actually fine. It's top tier. Skip this one from the avoid list. Brand to avoid 3. Racetrack. Racetrack is a regional chain in the South and Southeast. Their fuel is notoriously low quality. Multiple studies have shown Racetrack gasoline has lower detergent levels than top-tier fuels. Owners report rough idle, hesitation, and fuel injector problems after using Racetrack consistently. Verdict: avoid. Racetrack is cheaper, but it's cheap for a reason. Brand to avoid. 4. Speedway/Murphy, USA. Speedway is a massive chain of gas stations, and their fuel is budget-oriented. They use basic fuel blends with minimal additives. Their gasoline is the legal minimum, not the premium formulation. Studies comparing top-tier fuels to Speedway found significant differences in deposit control and fuel system cleanliness. Verdict: avoid. Find a better brand, even if you have to drive further. Brand to avoid. 5. Terrible Herbst, Western U.S. This is a regional chain in Nevada, California, and Arizona. Their fuel is extremely budget-oriented. Owners in the Southwest consistently report problems with Terrible Herbst gasoline, including rough running and fuel system issues. Verdict: avoid if you're in the Southwest. Brand to avoid. 6. Some independent/ethnic gas stations. Not all independent stations are bad, but some buy the cheapest fuel possible and rebrand it. Look for signs or ask if the station sells top-tier gasoline. If they don't know what top-tier means, that's a red flag. Verdict: use caution. Ask about top-tier before filling up. Brand to avoid. 7. Any gasoline with discount or budget in the name. If a gas station is marketing itself as discount or budget fuel, it's cutting corners somewhere, usually on detergents and additives. These stations price their fuel 20 to 30 cents per gallon cheaper than name brands, and they do it by using inferior fuel. Verdict: avoid completely. If you made it this far, then consider liking this video, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to my channel. This helps me bring you more honest car advice. And if you want to know exactly how to protect your Lexus engine through fuel selection and proper maintenance, click the link in the description to grab my 500,000-mile car maintenance blueprint. It covers fuel selection, maintenance schedules, and everything else to keep your Lexus running cleanly and efficiently for hundreds of thousands of miles. The 3 gasoline brands that protect your Lexus engine. Now, here's the good news. There are 3 gasoline brands that are genuinely excellent and will keep your Lexus engine clean. These are all top-tier gasoline brands. Top-tier is a designation that means the fuel has significantly higher detergent levels than EPA minimums. Top choice 1. Chevron. Chevron gasoline is the gold standard. Their Techron detergent package is the best in the industry. Chevron has been investing in fuel quality for decades, and it shows. Studies consistently show Chevron gasoline produces the cleanest engines. Fuel injectors stay cleaner. Intake valves accumulate less carbon. Overall engine performance is superior. The cost? Usually 5 cents to 15 cents per gallon more than budget brands. But your engine stays cleaner, which means better fuel economy, better performance, and fewer repairs. Verdict: excellent choice. Use Chevron whenever possible. Top choice 2. Shell. Shell gasoline is also top tier. Their V-Power formulation includes excellent detergents and anti-corrosion additives. Shell consistently ranks among the cleanest fuels in independent testing. Their fuel system is also very clean and well-maintained, so you're getting quality fuel from a quality supplier. Cost is similar to Chevron, typically 5 cents to 10 cents more than budget brands. Verdict: excellent choice. Shell is widely available and reliable. Top choice 3. Mobil or Costco. Top tier. Mobil is a premium fuel brand with excellent detergent packages. Costco also sells top-tier gasoline, and their fuel is consistently clean and well-formulated. Costco is often cheaper than Chevron or Shell, while maintaining the same quality level. If you have a Costco membership, their gasoline is an absolute steal. Verdict: excellent choices. Mobil is premium. Costco is value with quality. Other honorable mentions that are top tier: Valero, Sunoco, not all, and some regional brands. But Chevron, Shell, and Costco are the most widely available and most reliably excellent. What happens when you use cheap gas? The real cost. Let me show you what cheap gasoline actually costs you over time. Scenario 1. You use cheap gas for 100,000 miles. At 80,000 miles, your fuel injectors get clogged. You notice rough idle hesitation, bad fuel economy. You take your Lexus to a shop. The diagnosis? Fuel injector cleaning needed. Cost: $300 to $500. At 95,000 miles, your intake valves get so clogged with carbon that you need walnut blasting. Cost: $800 to $1,200. At 110,000 miles, your engine is running rough because of carbon buildup. You need a complete fuel system cleaning. Cost: $400 to $600. Total damage from cheap gas over 100,000 miles: $1,500 to $2,300. Scenario 2. You use quality gas for 100,000 miles. At 100,000 miles, your engine is clean, fuel injectors are fine, intake valves are clean, no problems. You save $1,500 to $2,300 in repairs, but the quality gas costs you maybe 10 cents more per gallon. On 15,000 miles of driving per year at 22 miles per gallon, that's 15,000 divided by 22 equals 682 gallons per year. 682 times 10 cents equals $68 per year. $68 times 6.67 years, 100,000 miles, equals $453 extra cost for quality fuel. You spent $453 more on fuel, but you saved $1,500 to $2,300 in repairs. That's a net savings of $1,000 to $1,850. And that's just in the first 100,000 miles. The longer you own the car, the bigger the savings. How to know if a gas station is top tier. Not all gas stations advertise whether they're top tier or not. Here's how to check. Look for a sign at the pump that says top tier or premium detergent gasoline. Ask the attendant, do you sell top tier gasoline? Check the top tier list online. The FTC maintains an official list of top-tier fuel brands. As of now, the official top-tier brands are Amoco, Aral, Chevron, Citgo, Conoco, ConocoPhillips, Costco, Exxon, Mobil, Kroger, Safeway, Shell, Sinclair, Sunoco, some stations, Texaco, Valero, and Walmart, Sam's Club and Walmart stations. But the list changes, so check online if you're unsure. The bottom line: protect your Lexus engine with quality fuel. Your Lexus engine is incredibly advanced and reliable, but it deserves quality fuel. Cheap gasoline saves you a few dollars per week, but it costs you hundreds or thousands in long-term engine damage. Top-tier gasoline costs a bit more up front, but it protects your engine and actually saves you money when you factor in reduced repairs and better fuel economy. Here's the simple rule. Use Chevron, Shell, Mobil, or Costco. Avoid everything else. It's not complicated, it's not expensive, it's just common sense. Your Lexus will run cleaner, run better, and last longer. And you'll actually save money when you account for repairs prevented. So the next time you pull up to a gas pump, ignore the discount station down the street. Drive to a top-tier station and fill up with quality fuel. Your engine will thank you with clean operation, strong performance, and a long, healthy lifespan. And if you want to learn about fuel selection, maintenance schedules, and every other aspect of protecting your Lexus engine for 500,000 miles, click the link in the description to grab my 500,000-mile car maintenance blueprint. It covers fuel quality, maintenance timing, driving habits, and everything else you need to keep your Lexus running like new for hundreds of thousands of miles. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video as we're sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.